Okay, part 2 of my escape story, if my cat lets me do this. So in the last video, I talked about getting okay to go to my parents' 60th wedding anniversary and then coming back the next morning, but there's more to the story. I'd gotten this petition approved to go to this dinner, my anniversary dinner with my parents. And at the end of it, my brother, my oldest brother, he didn't want me to drive all the way back to Clearwater that late at night. So he said, why don't you just stay with Lynn and I, his wife. They were staying at a Holiday Inn and they had 2 beds in the room. And I said, okay, great. So I stayed with them and I just timed it to make sure that I would get back in time for morning muster, which is, there were 3 musters a day. This is a military type organization. And I couldn't miss morning muster or they'd know that I didn't get back when I said I was going to. Early the next morning, I got in the car, drove back to Clearwater, and I was feeling really good, like rejuvenated, excited to keep going with things, that I needed to get done. And I got there in time for morning muster, and right after muster, I was called into the auditorium to meet with the deputy executive director. Her initials are KW, and that's all I'm going to say. Because I'm really not here to bash people. I'm here to talk about my experience. Well, there's one person I'll bash, but you already know that. But I do want to describe this person to you, because if you haven't been in an organization as culty as Scientology and in the Sea Org that takes everything out of you, it's hard to describe what it does to you. I guess the best way I could describe her was shrewish. Her face was hardened from years of hard labor and, no sleep and anger. Honestly, whatever softness she'd been born with had been ground out of her a long time ago. Anyway, so she starts screaming at me immediately as I walk up to her, right? She says, how in the hell have you not finished this marketing campaign yet, and you think it's okay to go see your family over your marketing campaign? Are you crazy or are you just suppressive? Joyful, right? Anyway, I just said, yes, sir, because that's what you do. You call everybody above you, sir, male or female, in Scientology, in the Sea Org. I said, yes, sir. And she said, you need to get that campaign done. You have to stay up all night. I don't care how long it takes. Yes, sir. That was me on the outside. But inside, that flame had been lit. And I'm thinking to myself, why the hell am I putting up with this crap? Oh, no, I don't need this anymore. It really changed just from that, I think it was the tip of the iceberg and things just started melting. I was hatching a plan. I went back to my office, called my team together and said, listen, this is the deal. She wants us to stay up all night and work on this campaign. And I don't want you guys, this is my issue. I don't want you guys to have to deal with this. So you guys go home at the normal hour, which was like 10, 11 o'clock at night. And I'll stay up and finish it. And then I'll deal with it in the morning. I made them think it was my problem to solve and I was going to solve it. But that's not what I did. I was done. But it took me all night and well into the morning before I actually left. And I'll tell you that story in the next video. So follow me for more culty goodness.